Hello guys, how are you? Happy Sunday. Yes, I'm on an hour early. How's everybody doing? I hope you've had a great weekend. When you pop on, feel free to say hello. You no longer see the little red live button. You caught me on replay. Hashtag replay. Let me know that you were here. You guys know the routine. We're going to do a bottle today. I just possibly changed my mind though, and maybe doing a different bottle than what I thought I was gonna do. I'm kind of digging the little itty bitty one I got sitting over here. Hello, hello. I'm gonna wait for you guys to, show up live on my iPad. Hi, Judy. How are you? Hey, Trish. How are you? So I'm on a little bit earlier. We'll see how long I make it. My back has been screaming. So I'd like to get this done, but we'll see how long I can handle sitting here today. I was at work today and oh boy, I'm super tired today for some reason. Hi, Sheila. Hi, Sybil. How are you? Hi, thank you. Thank you for sprinkling. All right, let me sprinkle you out and then we can get started. I guess I should have did it in my own stinking group. I'm a bozo. Hello, ladies. Are you guys all ready for Christmas? I got like the last thing I think I was going to get. It's not showing you live on your page. I know, I know, I hear it all the time. It's some Facebook thing. I don't get it. It is what it is, I guess. I don't know how else to fix any of it. Unfortunately, our hands are tied. Nothing we can do. All right. Let me get you into a few groups. That's why I share out, because I know it's not showing for some reason. So try to do what I can. Hi, Julie. How are you? So we're going to use this topper today. Now, I showed you the initial bottle, but I think I might change it. I don't know. Hi, Bev. How are you? So this is Fleur de Lis. I was originally going to put on the Patron bottle. You know, my last Patron bottle. I'm so butthurt about it. But I'm thinking, I have this cute little bottle over here that my daughter got me. I kind of want to do that, so we'll see. I know, it's just, sometimes I'm like, oh, there ain't nothing I can do about it, so. Hi, Deborah, how are you? There it is. Okay, here we go. All right, so I have the Patron bottle, so we're gonna cover this with tissue paper, right? And use this little like Fleur de Lis topper, but I'm kind of digging the baby Patron bottle, I'm not gonna lie. You guys tell me what you think. I think it looks stinking cute. Obviously, I gotta cut this rope off of here. I think it looks stinking cute on this one. Hi, June, how are you? So I'm gonna cut that little rope off and I guess kind of get a feel for it. Oh, I haven't done a little one in a hot minute, and I'm kind of loving this little bottle. So we're going to cut that off. I don't know, should I save that? Probably not. It's just a little Patron emblem. I'm going to try to get, oh, you're good. No sweats. Worry about Christmas. What do we think about that little one? Hi, Kimberly. How are you? Did you get your bottle, Kim? I kind of like this one. I mean, yeah, the topper's a little big, but it's super stinking cute. Well, here's the thing. Because I was going to put this chain on it. Maybe we won't use this one. Or maybe we will. Let me see how that lays. Oh, shut the front door. Not yet. Okay. Well, it's the holidays. I'm sure mail's taking for stinking ever. I guess it wasn't that long ago I mailed it out, but I don't know. I kind of like this one, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna have to figure out how to lay this on there. Oh my God, that is so stinking cute. I love that it lays. I mean, it's a little big, but I love that it lays all the way around. Isn't that pretty? What do you guys think of using the smaller bottle as opposed to the bigger one? Because I was originally going to do this one. This necklace will lay a little bit different on the big one. It'll almost have to lay. I'm liking the little one. I don't know what it is, but I'm liking the little bottle. I'm feeling different today, so we're gonna go little. Hi, Bev, how are you? All right, I wasn't sure if I just wasn't getting comments or you love the big one, like the big bottle. I kind of love the little one. Not gonna lie, it's super stinking cute. I don't know. Nobody else? I'm quiet. All right, so what'd you do all weekend? Anything fun, exciting? I know this is so not my time frame, but hi, Melissa. Hello, Rhonda. How are you? Hi, Sunny. Merry Christmas to you guys. Are you guys all ready? I have to get gifts wrapped. I have to just get my butt on the floor and just wrap them. It's not like there's a ton of them, but yeah, I like the little one. Yeah, I do too. I'm not gonna lie. I like the little one. No, this is not heavy at all. I mean, it's what do you call it? Cold here with wind chill is minus. Oh, no, that's not for me. It's definitely not for me. It's like a plastic material. Hi, Meg. How are you? Happy Christmas week. I know. I'm waiting for, if anybody sees Natasha come in here. Natasha, if you watch a replay, and I will send you a private message as well. I did get my package yesterday. Let's just say I'm glad I didn't open it on a live. I had a friend here while I opened it. You made me cry because you just made me think of like all the things I loved as a girl. And I so appreciate that. So thank you so much for my package. That was the sweetest thing. And I know that it was like, I don't know, like things that I've shared that I love. And I love that you put that thought into that. That just meant the world to me. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? So thank you for that. Yesterday was rough. That made my day. It really did, just so you know. So if you're watching, thank you. But I will also be sending you a private message. All right, so we're going to cover this puppy up with our tissue paper and Mod Podge. I already primed and painted the topper. So I used like a primer and spray paint over it so that I didn't have to try to get all it underneath all those little areas because we're just going to dark wax it. So I'm out of regular Mod Podge. This is dishwasher safe Mod Podge. It'll be fine. Hi, Martha. How are you? And here we go. We're just gonna splish splash Mod Podge everywhere, apparently. So that's what I do. And then we'll paint over this tissue paper. Oh, geez, oh man. Okay. I'll Mod Podge myself too, apparently. Hi, Carla. How are you? So yeah, I had to work this morning. That was fun. We were actually pretty quiet for most of the day, and then you know, church let out, and then it got insane. How are you? And that's when the crowd came in, but it wasn't so bad. So I kind of just crumpled the tissue paper up a couple different directions. I always come in through several different directions. Like I'll crumple it, unroll it, crumple it, just to add a little bit more texture. Do it however you want. I wanted all the texture, so, and then I layer it, and then I overlay it too to give it a little bit more. So you can put as many layers as you want depending on the texture that you want. You guys have seen me do it a gazillion times, so if you have any questions, just let me know. Hi, Michelle. It is early for me, yes. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Donna. I am a bit early today. So I said I wasn't sure how I was going to be feeling later on. My back is literally screaming. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with it. I'm going to go on. And I don't know, if we don't finish it, I guess maybe I'll try to come back on later. If not, we'll do it tomorrow, but I think I'll be good. So I got the last thing I wanted to get the kids yesterday. I finally found it. I went to Target. Hallelujah. Well, the last thing I was going to get the kids, I wanted to get them sea monkeys. I know that seems silly, but I was like, how fun would that be for them? So I did. I went to Target and got them sea monkeys. I did ask my son first. So other than that, I think I'm pretty much done. I mean, all I did was the grandkids, so it is what it is. All that matters, that they're gonna like it. Hi, Melba, how are you? So we're going over there Thursday. It'll be just my kids and the grandkids and myself, and they'll already have their gifts open from my son and their mom, and we're having dinner there. So I have to go tomorrow and grab a few things because my son decided he wants me to make something. So I guess I'm making blonde Oreo lasagna. I'll be making that. So the vanilla one. He doesn't want the chocolate. It's kind of sad. I wanted chocolate. So off to the store I go tomorrow. And let me tell you, it took me forever to get home from work today because everybody is out Christmas shopping. So I'm kind of even not looking forward to trying to get out into the crazy tomorrow, but got to do it. But I don't have to do any cooking. I just got to make a dessert, so we'll be fine. All right, so our tissue paper is on. See, if you start at the bottom and you work your way up, it should be pretty good. And I'm gonna come in around the neck and any areas that maybe I missed, but I did pretty good with that. Hi, Stacy. Well, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you too. Does anybody in here do anything for New Year's? I don't think I'm doing anything for New Year's. I typically don't, but definitely don't have anything planned. Probably safer that way, right? I am going to come up all the way to the lip of this. Like I said, I always do the inside lip of the bottles. So we're just going to fold this down into the lip there. Got one little spot. Right there. And then we're just going to give it a dry. Facebook needs to get it together. If I say turn on notifications, leave them on. I like talking to my husband and repeating. It's like it's like talking to my husband and repeating the same thing. Alrighty. It kind of is, now that you say it. That's funny. I know. I don't know what they're doing. I have no stinking clue. But whichever. They're like they're crabby. Facebook is crabby. Hi, Dean. How are you, darling? I just concluded they're crappy. Hi, Liz. All right, so we're gonna paint this white, then we're gonna dark wax everything just with the bare wax. We're not gonna do the black on this one. Just saying. True. And then we're gonna put that necklace. I kind of want to place some bling in the middle of that fleur-de-lis. I'm not sure how I want to do this. We're gonna dark wax the fleur-de-lis as well. You know, we'll see what we're gonna do. Burning the fallen limbs and enjoying a cool night. Cool night. It's freezing, Dean. What are you talking about? It was stinking gorgeous here. I say gorgeous, but it was like 56 or something the other day. And I started laughing. I'm like, I literally wanted to go walk the beach. Happy Sunday to you too, Donna. Been MIA from crafting for so long. Slowly getting in life in order. And it's and the holidays is just such a crazy time for everybody. I get it. The other bottle is done. I don't like it. It's 48 there. Yeah, no. And it's cool night. That's freezing. Dan, for as much as you say we need to get together, not Kimberly. Shush. I can't get together in, 48 degrees, enjoying a cool night, burning limbs. Girl, you're trying to kill me over here. Kimberly, I'm so glad it's warm where you're at, but come on. We're freezing up here in Ohio. I don't like the middle, so I'm pulling all those studs off. And I'm going to do something else with it. So I will finish it because I want these kind of two to be similar. I'm in full on. No. I don't care. Sorry. I'm yelling at him and Dean over here. That's right, it's 48. Come play. Let's build a snowman. Girl. Then Kimberly is outside playing because, you know, that's probably a cool night for her. 50s for, is it? I don't know if I believe them because it was supposed to be 50, was it yesterday or the day before? And it was stinking snowing and blowing and freezing. And I'm like, huh? So I'll believe it when I see it, Michelle. Michelle's right down the road for me. I'll believe it when I see it because I don't believe it right now. I don't believe anything they say now. It was supposed to be the same way the day that it was 50, the following day. And next thing I know, it was snowing and the wind was blowing and everybody was like, told you it wasn't going to be 50. Okay, well, that's what my weather app said. So now I'm no longer in belief of the weather app, and I'm very butthurt over it. So that day was miserable as all get out, because that's the day I decided, hey, I'm going to run to the store. And then my check engine light came on, and yeah, no. I had a gorgeous sunset you posted. I love me some sunsets, you guys know that. There's a cold vortex coming. Great. Great. This way, Denise? Hi, Nancy. Let me keep the cold vortex. I no longer want to live where the cold hurts my face. That's what my new favorite thing to say. I don't want to live where the cold hurts my face. Not that I'm going to go anywhere else, but it's redonkulous. Sunsets and rainbows, yeah. Sunrise too, because sunrises are gorgeous. If you can get a sunset and a sunrise, oh my God. I love sunsets. The moon, high trees. That's like my happy space, is like sitting by the lake and watching the sunset. So I don't like this weather. 50s at midnight, so technically it was 50. Then the bottom fell out. Yeah, no, that doesn't, no. Bottom fell out all right. Dumped it all right out. Knocked me on my butt. I was outside the day before in the parking lots at the store going, oh my God, I just want to go play at the beach. I don't care if there's snow there or not. I wanted to go out to Menor and just play at the beach. And I was like, all right, well, if it's going to be like this tomorrow, then that's what I'm going to do. Should have just went to the beach. Hi, Rochelle. Should have just went. And I didn't do it. And I am butthurt about it. I need more of these bottles. These are stinking cute. So it's like, I don't know, a baby Patron bottle. Super adorable. Hello, Kathy. How are you? All right. So we have our tissue paper down. Or we don't. Because Nicole didn't brush it down on the bottom. Let me fix this bottom piece here. It's the only thing when you start from the bottom up. Plenty of chocolate vodka bottles these days. Oh my God, that's so stinking funny. Chocolate vodka. I don't know how I feel about that. All that. Never tried it. I can't say nothing. It is, I don't know, it's a Patron bottle, but it's a baby Patron bottle. It's the cutest stinking thing. I love it. I got it at, well, my daughter bought it for me at, it's this place out here. Well, I don't know that it's called Shops by the Lake anymore, but it was called Shops by the Lake. I think it's so stinking cute. I need more. A liquor store. Oh my God, that is hilarious. Is yours really square at the bottom? It's, I mean, not square. What do you, rectangle? You're sending me back to school, Trees. But yes, it's not like the Patron where it's rounded on the corners. like the, you know, bigger Patron where that's rounded at the corners. This, I mean, it sits flat. Like this one, kind of got like the curved edges. It's a little different. I like it. Oh, myself. I don't blame you, Dean. Well, no, they're rounded, but it sits flat, unlike the, I don't know, I can't describe that. Really? Well, now that I put stuff on it, oh, man down, man down. Look, speaking of feeties, I only have them right here. No, they're not gonna go on here. Okay, it's not square. They're not gonna go on here. They're definitely rounded corners. Hi, Carmen. How are you? That would have been a game changer. I do have square ones that I have the feeties for, so... Oh my God, I'm saying feeties. Feets. Oh my God, that's so funny. All right, so we're gonna do paints. Oh, it's gonna be a hot mess. Let's get rid of that. Trees, they're all gone. That bag is officially empty. There was like a few left when I popped in here right before I went live. I ate them. It is all gone. Isn't the bottle cute? So we're just using regular white paint. Oh, why did I put that brush away? I should have just used it. Bozo. Well, I don't know which brush it was. It's all right. You're impressed? What, that I ate them all? Or that it took me that long to eat them? In all honesty, I had a friend go and get like all these different like cannolis and cookies and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, you know what? Christmas needs to be over because all these cookies and candies and all the things that I like need to go away. So I had other stuff here I was eating, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I ate a majority of that bag like within not even 2 days, which is pretty sad. I told you I love me some Sour Patch Kids. I got Ziva stocking. I need to get her something else. I don't know what. Dog toys, I tell you what, they're not cheap at all. They're actually kind of redonkulous, considering they just tear them to shreds and try to get the stuffing and the squeaker out. Might as well just buy her $50 tree toys. It's kind of how I feel about that whole scenario. But I wanted to do something a little different. Hi, Susan. Living the good life. Yeah. All right, let's try the bottom here. Hello, Penelope. How are you? Wasn't sure how many were going to be on tonight, or, you know, I know everybody's getting ready for Christmas, doing their last minute shopping, all of that fun stuff. So, I'm going to try to get on a couple days this week, get some projects in. Should be on tomorrow. I do have to run out and do some running around tomorrow, but I should be back to get on tomorrow. And then we'll just kind of play it by ear, day by day, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing Christmas Eve. I don't know that I'm doing anything Christmas Eve, in all honesty. I've had like invites to a few places, but I don't know. It just feels weird. You know what I mean? So... see what happens. All right, let's start drying it, and then we can flip it over or give it another coat. Probably give it another coat. I know. I know. All right, I really want to flip the bottle over to this side, so let's kind of get this coated pretty good. And I just used regular matte whites, nothing super fancy or special. Hello, Carolee, how are you? And of course it's doing that beautiful, like, kind of crackling thing, just like the other one did, which is perfect. I think part of it is just putting it on super thick. Hi, Lynn, how are you? So we're gonna flip this puppy. We're gonna go this way and get this side painted. All that texture from that tissue paper, and it kind of like, I'm almost finished with my baking. I made white chocolate chocolate, cranberry oatmeal, pecan pie cookies, kolachkis. I love kolachkis. Buckeyes, peanut butter blossoms. Kathy, I don't believe you. You know why I don't believe you? Those Buckeyes and peanut butter blossoms, by the way, are my favorite thing in the world. That they didn't show up on my front porch. So I think before you hand those suckers out, you need like professional testers. I'll try anything. I'm not even gonna lie. Where did I get the Santa bust? What, the like big Santa bust? The one that I redid that I put in the silent auction, is that the one you're talking about? I originally, if that's what you're talking about, it originally came from McDonald's. Jesus. Cool. Came from Walmart. Not McDonald's, Walmart. I don't know where McDonald's came from, but Walmart. You can find them on Amazon. Just make sure you check the size and check the, they'll probably be cheaper after Christmas, not gonna lie, because they were really charging an arm and a leg for them, and especially to ship them, because so many people couldn't get them at Walmart. And I should have just grabbed the ones I saw at Walmart and not said a stinking word and went back for them, because when I went back, they were gone. So the only one I got was that one. But you want to check the size of them, because the ones they sell on Amazon too are much smaller. So I know they were selling like mini ones for the same price as the bigger ones. And Walmart had them for $15. McDonald's, yeah. Don't ask. I have no idea. First thing that fell out of my mouth. Hi, Phyllis. How are you? Do they? Get out of town. I was there yesterday. I didn't see any, but yeah, I kind of figured they're probably bringing Easter stuff out everywhere at this point. If not, they will be very shortly. It's all like Valentine's Day, Easter stuff coming out, spring stuff. You know, Cracker Barrel has all theirs out. Well, not all of it, but they have a big hunk of Valentine's Day stuff out, and they're going to be putting their Easter out. I don't doubt it. I'm sure that some of them around here do too. The one I went to yesterday didn't, but I'm sure some of them, the one down the road for me probably does, because they're pretty quick about their stuff. I think it depends on the staff at the store. Valentine's is everywhere, yes. It sure is. Oh, Kimberly, I got your bottles. Thank you so much. That was very sweet. My thing is are you wanting me to keep them? Are you wanting me to redo them? What is it? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with them. She said they came from your mother-in-law, and I'm like, I mean, I'm good with keeping them. I'm good with redoing them. Either way, I just don't want to redo them. If that's not the intent. I don't want to, like, take away from that at all. So stinking adorable, too. All right, I think we're pretty well covered. So I'm gonna move that on over. I'm just gonna dampen it up just in case I want to bring the white back out. Have my brush stay nice and wet there. I'm going to give this a good dry. There, just for you. I was going to donate, but thought I'd get... Aw, thank you. That was very sweet. So I wanted to ask before I did anything, because I can do both, because I looked at them, I'm like, oh my God, these would be so cute, but they're so cute already. So I wasn't sure. I was like, do I keep some? Do I make some over? I didn't know what. But thank you so much. And then I had to cut the box open. I couldn't get into this stinking box to save my life. I had to cut it open. And then I realized there's a note right under where I cut it open. So the note in like 6 different pieces I had to piece together. Hi, Barbara. I'm good. How are you, darling? I was like, well, I think there's a note in here. I saw like writing and I'm like, I just sliced that sucker. All right. So like I said, this is going to go on top. We're going to just wax all this. I'm good, Miss Leslie. How are you? And then I have some of this bling wrap. I have a crown that I kind of want to put on here too, but we're putting this necklace on here, so we'll see what we kind of get into here. Let's give the bottle a hot minute to dry, and let's go ahead and wax the fleur-de-lis. Hold on. Let's start. Let me think here for a second before I jump ahead of the game. Feeling fat, just ate pulled pork on homemade rolls. Yum. I've been feeling fat lately. For sure. I was just talking about like Christmas has got to go because girl's been eating too many cookies. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, that's going to be so stinking pretty. Might be too much. Where's the little crown? All right, see what I mean by the necklace, like now that we have it painted? I mean, we're gonna dark wax it, but see how different that looks with that necklace on there? I love it. So I kind of want to put bling in here. But I'm thinking, how do I want to do something else to the fleur. I don't know what to do to it. Do I bring black into the fleur or no? I think we just kind of keep it. What about instead of the dark wax, dry brush gold? Hobbies work on Tuesday. Because I kind of want it to have like that older feel. But I'm wondering if I brought gold into like the fleur. I don't know. We're just gonna try. And let's just, we're gonna go with the flow on this one. See what happens. Worst case scenario, we don't like it and we just paint over it and we fix it that way. But I may dark wax it and bring some gold into it. I don't know, we'll see. Thank you. Yeah, I could, yes. But I like having the necklaces kind of free flow on there. I mean, if whoever gets it decides they want to do that, they absolutely can. I don't know, I kind of like having them dangle. Now, if there's a huge gap, I will put like some diamond glaze or something on there to hold a spot or two on, if that makes sense. But those, the way those necklaces are made, the way they clasp and they wrap around, because the chain is the same as the rest of it. So I don't know how to describe that. That's kind of what I did in the other one. So you can use a baby wipe or a dry towel. I'm kind of going in with the baby wipe first, but am I cooking for Christmas? No, my son is. I'm going to my son's. My daughter's going to be there. So it's just going to be me and my kids for Christmas and the grandkids. No, I'm not cooking. I have to make a vanilla Oreo lasagna. It's the only thing I'm making. My son's taking care of everything else. If I decide I want to go a little darker, I will, but we're going to start off a little lighter first and then kind of go from there. So it's like super stark white, and then your wax just kind of ages it and kind of gets into all those little like crevices. I got Lucas this dinosaur. Do you guys want to see the the dinosaur head I got Lucas? Because seriously, it's the cutest stinking thing. Oh my God. I'm going to go grab toys. Who wants to see toys? Because I got the coolest toys. Did you, June? You're going to have to let me know how you like them. My son does the cooking. My son is a fabulous cook, actually. He loves to cook. He loves all of that. I think my daughter-in-law is making a few things. Do you want to see the cutest toys? I got to get the toys. I know it has nothing to do with crafting, but seriously. Toys, yes. Because I found the coolest thing. You're not going to believe what I paid for it. Like, next to nothing. There's a fleur-de-lis. We're going to go a little darker up here. Your son cooks too? Yeah, my son's a fabulous cook. And then my daughter, I'm sure, will bring some stuff too. My daughter and my son-in-law, so... oh Lord, there's like a whole list. Lots of brie, because I requested lots of brie. Ham, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes. He's making brie like a bunch of different ways. Corn. I don't remember what all we're having. He's making all kinds of stuff, but yeah. So let me grab the toys. Hold on, because these are the cutest stinking things ever. All right, y'all ready for this? Because I was literally peeing myself laughing. It had to come out of the box. Hold on, let me show you the dinosaur head first. This is the dinosaur head. So he can wear this. He's never going to take it off, just so we're clear. So he puts his head back there. This kid's never gonna not wear this. He's gonna wear it, and they're never gonna be able to get it off his head. It is the funniest thing ever. Anyway, so I had to get it. Come on. They have hands too, but his hands wouldn't fit in the hands. This I got at Wally World, and it came in a box. But when I saw what it did... Ready? is it? I'm gonna get busted for this music. Just watch. This is the loudest freaking thing ever. It shakes its butt. Hold on. He's shaking his butt. It is the most obnoxious thing in the world, and I can't wait for him to run the batteries out of that sucker. And my son gets so mad when he cries because he wants it to keep playing. Tell me I'm wrong, and that's not the funniest thing you've ever seen. So I was with a friend of mine when we got it, and we got two. So we had both of them going on the floor. And oh my stinking God. They both just danced together. Listen, it doesn't take much apparently to amuse me. I will receive a glitter bomb for that one. I was told no slime. No slime. I got no slime. That's what I was told. No slime. I got no slime. So they didn't say nothing like that. Just throwing it out there. It is the cutest stinking thing ever. And it literally shakes its butt. How could you, put that sucker on the floor at Walmart and I was dying. I'm like, yep. It was, so take a wild stab. It was in the clearance aisle at how much that was. And there were only two. I wish they would have had all of them, like all the characters, because I couldn't leave the store and leave that behind. There was no way, not for the price I got it for. Because if you've ever looked at like Transformer toys, you know they're expensive. So somebody just take a wild stab at what I paid for that sucker. Because it's nowhere near what the original price would have been. At the same time, she got fingerprints and glitter glues. Oh. Yeah, I know, bummer, no slime. Well, my oldest granddaughter got slime in her hair once, and oh, what a nightmare. We used butter, peanut butter, olive oil. Peanut butter finally got it out, but oh, that was a hot mess. I was mortified. I'm like, your mom's gonna kill me. That they can make a mess with, you will get a similar item. It's all good. $5. I paid $5 for it. I couldn't walk $5. Come on. No popcorn popper rolling toy. She got it anyway. Oh, $5. Listen, I gotta be thrifty. I didn't have a lot for them this year, so yeah. Finger paint, so like, yeah, they let Sophie paint. Sophie loves to paint. Sophie loves to paint with me. So I did get her some of that kind of stuff, and then I'm putting together like a little thing for her to do that she can do on a live with me. Because that's what she keeps asking. So I'm like, all right, I know that's what she really wants, and that's what she loves to do. So how can I not do that? She has the bottle she did on a live with me once, still in her room on her shelf. She's so proud of that stinking thing. And I have a pumpkin here that I'm giving her. So yeah. And she's got a couple little artsy things I got her. I got her a big, huge doll. It's actually, it's a Sophie doll. So I hope she loves that. I did get them pillow fight game. Just because I could. And they didn't say no pillow fighting. They said no slime. So, just throwing it out there. you don't specify and go through the whole list, I'm gonna find something. We're huge into slime and all of the messy stuff. Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, they have Play-Doh and all that fun stuff. I tried not to. I mean, I wasn't going to get them slime, but I try not to do that because I remember what that was like for us as parents. So I try not to be that parent, but you know, at the same time, I will find something else is equally annoying, just not as messy to clean up. Because, listen, all our kids had annoying toys. So why shouldn't our grandkids? I like to push the limit. Yeah, like I won't do, my son can't stand glitter, so I won't, you know, get them glitter. Not to say I wouldn't get my son a glittered Christmas card or wrap his presents in glitter, because I used to do that. I actually thought about putting glitter in his returns, like his air return things in his car. If he ever really messes with me too much, that will happen. And he's very well aware of that. Did you ever saran wrap someone's car? I will saran wrap that sucker full of glitter and watch my grown adult big old son bawl his eyes out because he's trying to unwrap his car. And don't think I won't do it, because I will. In the snow, in the heat, I don't care. Okay, so that's what we're going to kind of look like. I am the grandparent. I can handle all the noise, but with Becca and a newborn, I couldn't handle the slime and messy stuff. Yeah. Well, and that's kind of like I had to think I couldn't get like the tiny stuff either, so it's hard because you don't want them swallowing things, and you know, now thinking they're going to have another new baby in the house. You know, we had to be careful with Sophie because of when Lucas was little, you know, getting the little pieces. Because Sophie will just leave them lay around. But I gotta have some fun stuff. Now this is where you're gonna start to see like all that texture just look awesome. Hi Kathy, how are you? That wax is going to sit in there and it's going to show all that like aged kind of crackly look too, from the way we put that Mod Podge and the paint on there. See what I mean? See the difference? If you're looking at that, all that texture and crackle and so forth. Yeah, I mean, I remember what it was like to be a mom. I'm not gonna mess with them too much, but I gotta have fun with it. I'm gonna walk the line for sure. They know that. Everybody knows that. I mean, heck, last year, my oldest got Lucas a drum set, and even I was like, whoa. And I had thought about it. I didn't do it, but I thought it was stinking funny. I got him a keyboard and tambourine and all kinds of loud things. Piano. That was last year. I'm gonna grab another towel. My husband's family was huge into crossing the line. Could build a family band. Well, he was so into Bluey, and they had the cutest Bluey set that had all of that. I got him like a Bluey chair last year, and then the Bluey music kit. Couldn't help myself. I blamed it all on Bluey. I just said, but it's Bluey, and it's cute. And I wanted to do, like, he's got dinosaurs. He loves his dinosaurs. But I wanted to get him something a little different. Because all they hear all day long is the roaring. Hi, Susan. How are you? Thank you, Beverly. How are you? So I'm not going to wax the very top. Thank you so much for sprinkling. So that's kind of what we got now. Wipe a little bit of this out. Baby wipe. My daughter is only wanting Montessori style toys. I am good. So there's, look how cool that bottle looks. See what I mean with all that texture in there? Let me wipe a little more of this back. So what we can do is this. Didn't get not see, a lot of people are saying that. I don't know what the heck is going on. We were talking about that earlier. The book don't like us. So this is gonna go on like so, right? So now I just need to figure out that's the side with the, no it's not. See which side we want to use. I kind of like the texture on this side. So let me see what this is going to look like, how we're going to wrap this. And then we're kind of going to go from that point on. So this has all the like little gems in it. So this is one of the paparazzi necklaces that they always have. I love this. So we did the silver one the other day. Kind of want to lay this. If you actually go to my link tree and you look under Team BFF, that would be Miss Monica and Steve, and they're the ones that I get all my paparazzi from. So, oh, that's perfect. Shut the front stinking door. Let's see if we can pull this up and clip this just tight enough. How pretty that is. But you can find these necklaces on her page. And like I said, they always have them. See what I mean? Look how pretty that is. So what I want to do is, do I want to brush gold or do I want to kind of keep that old kind of flare feel going? So I have this bling wrap. So this would almost match that gold, right? We can put this in the center. Do we like that? like so. I can't see because of the, hold on. I like that. Old world feel, yes. That's kind of what I'm trying to go for. I don't want to, see, I had wanted to put like a crown on there, but that's too stinking big. And it kind of takes away that feel. And then I had this one, but I don't like that either. Hi, Lori. Yes, I have those ribbons of bling too. So auctions are kind of random, but sometimes I do on, look, I gotta show you this bottle. I did finish it. It's almost steampunk, you think? I don't know that I don't do a lot of steampunk. But I do silent auctions from time to time too. So I feel like I really want to wrap this all the way around. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a little line. I said doo-doo. Doo-doo. I'm going to add just a tiny bit. This is pretty sticky stuff, I will tell you that, but I am going to put a little bit of B7000, just enough to kind of like reinforce it. I will say that this bling trim is super, super, super tacky and usually doesn't go anywhere, but I just like to send a bust in stock online between 6 and 23 on clearance. Shut the front door. Of course, now are there between 6 and 23. The one that I got is the bigger one. And they were originally $14.99 when they were selling them in the store. So I would watch for the $23 one. I don't know that I would pay that for it unless it's a lot bigger. Oh my God, I forgot. I just said how sticky this stuff is. Here I am anyway. So I'm gonna start like in on the edge here, like on the inside lip. I typically don't get a seam, but just in case, I always like to put the seam somewhere inside so that it's not seen. Don't stretch it, because even though it's got a stretch to it, what I tell everybody is if you stretch it, you don't want it to kind of like, after you've stretched it, bounce back, because we're going to cut it to that perfect size. So even if your like bling trims and so forth do have that stretchy feel to it, don't stretch them. Just lay them with ease flat onto your project. Otherwise, it'll kind of eventually pop back even with the extra glue, and it won't be even, if that makes sense. They have 6 and 10 inch Santa, some with free shipping. Yeah, I think mine was, what did I say it was? 11? I don't remember. I don't remember what the size was. Nicole, you're kind of blind as a bat right now. What in the Sam Hill? mic. It's so sticky. All right, so now I kind of patted it down so it's on there, but I want to make sure I'm not crooked or any of those things. Thank you. Kind of like so. I'm gonna wait to see it in my iPad and then decide if we want to do something else with this, or that could be just the quickest, easiest bottle makeover ever. Excuse me. I'm hoping that's not, I've been doing that on and off all day. Actually, for a couple days now. I'm hoping it's not the start of anything. This stuff is so tacky that the minute you take it out of the package, everything sticks to it. So don't get it around anything fuzzy. Stay. Do we like it just like that? I'm gonna sneeze. I have no idea. I hope not. Truly hope not. It does stick to the packaging, yes. All right, let me get a feel for that. Did you find any more Patron bottles? You said no one had liquor bottles in your car that you... I found one Patron bottle in my car. Yes, I did. Do we like it just like that? Like we just... That was easy. Hi, Mary Lou. How are you? I kind of like it like that. No? Let me hold it up. I like it. Thank you. I feel like if we start doing too much more, like we bring gold into it, that it's going to change the look and the feel of it. Unless I can find like an old pin or something. Like, what do I want to do something right here? Let's see. Just put gold screw. Oh, I'm bored. Do another project. You crack me up. Gold script would be pretty. She's like, I'm just gonna pull it out of my butt. Dean. Hold on. There we go. That's kind of pulled up more. And what if... See, I don't know. I feel like that's going to make it too much. Unless I did one gold, which I could. Hold on. I feel like that little crease right there. Just to hide that little. I can't believe I'm about to try to do one little strip of bling in there. This is insanity. I'm not gonna try to fit the B7000 down in here. If I feel that it's pulling up, I will, but again, just let it fall naturally. Don't pull on it. It's super, super tacky, but how did I cut that too short? Man, down, because I went around the bottle, not this area. So yes, it's a necklace. I get it from my friend. If you go to my link tree, you'll see Team BFF2. And she sells these. I have silver and gold. And they're one of the ones they have all the time. They're $8. So they always have them in stock. If you need help finding, you can message Miss Monica or just private message me and I'll get you to them. But they're one of my favorite ones to put on projects. They have quite a few that they have like always in stock because, you know, paparazzi's forever, you know, they have pieces and when they're gone, but this is, they do have some necklaces that are my favorites that I use on bottles and so forth because they do have pieces that they carry at all times. These came from Amazon. They were like an, oh my goodness. That was like a stabbing pain in my eyeball. What the heck did that come from? Actually, Miss Shelley had ordered them and they sent her too many and then they sent them to my house. So how convenient was that? Hi, Linda. All right, so I put one right in the bottom there and she was on them like, girl, I'll send them to you because she had a bunch of stuff sent here accidentally. And I said, I'll send it all. And she's like, well, just keep that because it's coming separately. So it came from Amazon. All right, I'm just gonna wait to see it in my iPad and kind of go from there. I like it. I'm glad I used the little bottle because it's stinking cute. Right? I think so. It needs to be up higher though because it's so short that I can't even see it on my iPad. He dried a towel that had my cashmere sweater full. I got nothing. Is that better? I like that. Anything else? Look at now I'm like, anywhere else we can put it? I don't want to try to put it up in the crevices there. I think that's going to be insanity. I like it. It's simple and it sits beautifully. I like it. See? A necklace. A stinking necklace. Do a crown to one side. One side of what? Hi, Tanya. What do you mean to one side? Like on the back of the bottle? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. Look at how this looks on the back. Hold on a second. Yeah, but that's not necessarily gonna stay like that. The top. I'm confused. Tilted on the top, I think. No, Dean, I feel like we would be encouraging things right now. So I think there would be angry women in here. And I think your husband... Bless your poor husband. I don't know where you're wanting me to put this. Like, I don't know. A regular crown. Oh, like a crown, like one of the Totally Dazzled crowns. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work on here. But I feel like the crown is just going to take away from what I'm actually, because I was looking if I shoved it up here a little bit. You know what I mean? Like right at the end of the necklace. Because it actually looked pretty cool in the back. But that's silly to put it in the back. Under chain at bottom. Totally Dazzled. I don't have the gold ones. The only gold ones I have are these big ones, and this thing is way too stinking big. Like, way too stinking big. It's just too much. Yeah, no, I'm leaving it. It looks cool in the back, but, I mean, you're not looking at the back. Dear. I like it. I think this is like, it doesn't need anymore. It's less is more. I like it. I think the chain that's what we wanted to do with it. So, I ain't doing nothing else to it. I like it. We'll glue that sucker down. I know, I'm leaving it alone. Let's glue that puppy down. And, call it a night. Look how easy that was. See, you don't have to, all it was some paper, some wax. Find yourself a topper. This is the Heavy Body Gel. I use this keeps my stinking toppers down. And I never have an issue. Let it sit for 24 hours. I promise you it's going nowhere. Good luck prying it off. That's going to be your only problem. Less heat is better on cashmere in case you... Well, I kind of caught on to that. I'm not... I don't really wear it, I guess. Shit. You wouldn't want me to do your laundry. I just shove the stuff in the washer and the dryer all as much as can fit. with a little bit of room so that it's clean. I throw it all together. Listen, I wasn't the laundry person, and there was a reason for it. I sucked at it. So now I don't put any heat at all on cashmere. Yeah. Aw, Donna, thank you, darling, for the stars. I appreciate that. And I is starving, so I gotta find something to eat too. And my back is starting to yell at me. So my back's been not very nice to me lately. It hurts. So again, this is the Heavy Body Gel by Pen Arts. And you can find that on my Crafting Chaos link, but that's what I use for 99% of my toppers or anything that I don't want to go anywhere. And you're going to want to get the glossy because it will dry clear. So if you were to get anything kind of oozing out, just know, wipe it back, but it will dry clear. So poor guy. What guy? What are we talking about? I had sweet potato waffle fry. Oh, yum. Make sure it's on there nice and straight. Look, that's already working. No joke. Oh my God. Listen, he gives me laughs, so I need him to stay intact. So just forgive him, Deanne. It's almost Christmas. It's okay. It'll all be fine. He'll buy you another sweater, I'm sure. Okay, there she is. I like it just like that. Look how pretty. Super simple. Easy. Do you see all the texture? Like all around. So even like where I layered, and if you pick this all up, see all that texture in there? Look at that. How beautiful that is. I love it. Even up around the neck. It's just beautiful. I like this. I like this a lot, actually. It's so totally my style. Cute. And like I said, that sucker's already on there. But you want it to dry. Give it a good 24 hours. Don't try picking it up by the topper or any of that fun stuff or trying to ship it till it has set. And mine's a little thick because it's a little old. So, of course, it's, you know, it's going to adhere a lot quicker and set a lot quicker. But I love her. She's pretty. She's pretty. So, I saved this. So, because I use so much of it on my bottles. And then here is the silver one, right? That we did on the white with the black. So same chain, but in silver. Different bottle. And then this was the topper, and I am totally ripping this topper apart. I don't like this at all. This looks like a New Year's Eve ball after I've had 20 glasses of champagne. Just saying. Somebody could have told me that while I was doing it, but these suckers all need popped off as they is not staying. And I'm going to repaint that little ball. And we're going to texture that ball, and I'm just going to put one strand of bling at the top of the ball here and one strand of bling at the bottom of the ball. I literally got off my live and I looked at it and I went, The heck did y'all let me do? You love the silver? It does. It looks like I crafted a New Year's Eve ball after having several bottles of champagne, and somebody could have stopped me. Stop coughing on me. Oh, dear. Y'all can stop me when you're like, Nicole, don't do it. I know I don't always listen. I try so hard. Look, it already looks so much better. Like, there's no, now I just look like I have chicken pox, but come on, there's no, we're going to fix this sucker. So this is getting fixed. I'm going to put the texture here. Oh my God, stop it, Kathy. I was so joking. Tell me I'm lying. That's literally what it looked like. There was no... Y'all were going to let me just take a picture of that, post it, and be like, oh, it looks amazing. It looks Indian-ish. I couldn't do it. I was like, So I'm going to texture this ball just like I did the rest of this. And I'm just going to take one silver strand there and one silver strand there. I'm not doing nothing for New Year's Eve. Nothing that I know of. I haven't really talked to my kids, but I don't think they do anything either. So I'll probably just be here. Probably safer that way. Unless y'all are coming over, then I'll be in big trouble. Then I'll have a clean craft room. Or a messy one, depending. I didn't see that one. I would have said so. Thanks, Kimberly. I will finish it, and it will look good. I promise. But, so that was kind of like my thought process on the two. They kind of look the same. Thanks, Sarah. How are you? All right. Well, that's what I got, guys. It is it me, or do the polka dots look good? No, Rochelle. No. I'm not doing it. Because it's going to... No. To me, it looks like a New Year's Eve disco ball now, and I can't do it. Hi, Helena. I didn't even see her come in here. I'm sorry. We drink with Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen. Oh my God, how funny. Yeah, I don't do nothing. I don't know. All right, I'm out. You guys have a wonderful evening. You used to go to fireworks. There's a band that's playing that I love, but they're like an hour away. Thank you, Susan. And I don't know how safe that is. Not, you know what I mean? No. Hi, Miss Helena. Hi, Kaylee. All right. Well, if I do not see you on my live in the next couple days, I will be live. I should be live tomorrow. Keep an eye out. I will see you before Christmas. If I do not, you guys have a beautiful, beautiful Christmas, whether you are with your family, whether you are sitting at home, whether you're having just a quiet, do I want to come over? You crack me up, Dan. I'll be right there. I want to say they're playing in Parma. Who's the band? Disco Inferno. I just don't, and I love Disco Inferno. They're so fun. But you guys, if I don't see you, I wish you nothing but a beautiful, beautiful Christmas. So I will see y'all very soon. Thank you for being here when you could have been anywhere else. You guys know that means the world to me, and I will see y'all very soon. Bye-bye.